So yeah, I'm back with another Modern Warfare 2019 video slash Warzone, and they all combined together, so it really doesn't matter however you want to call it. But I'm back to talk to y'all about something important, man. This has to get off my chest because I need to talk about this game. Now let's not state the obvious. Obviously, Modern Warfare, between Vanguard and Modern Warfare, honestly, it's up in the air for me. Both of them are trash. I would honestly rather play the clunky Cold War than with the real spawns and the free streaks, which that's a terrible addition. And Treyarch should have went with the IW engine, but we're not going to talk about that. I'd rather play that game than both of these, but there are some good things that Modern Warfare does that I would love to see in MW2. So let's get straight to the point here. The big question is, I know I get memed for this a lot by my own friends, and I'm a big movement person. I'm like Joe. I'm like Shotzi. Shotzi started the movement stuff. I'm like Shotzi and Joe when it comes to the movement. I am the movement console god. You don't like, you go watch the film, the highlights. Yes, I really do the movement. I'm talking about sliding back. You see, look at me checking. I just came back to the game, but my biggest question is, how would this movement work since the leaks, which there have been a lot of leaks for this game. So there's been a lot of leaks for this game. Say the slide canceling is gone. And here's the thing that's the only reason why I'm questioning this, because in the way this game is played, it's about breaking it's a camera slidey gimmicky game, and a slidey gimmicky camping game. I don't know how they managed to mix like next level soldier slide canceling stuff into a camping game. I don't know how they did it, but they did it very well, except for the maps and everything. Like, this game is like a supermodel. Everything is good about it until you start playing the maps. You see the squad spawns, which we're gonna get to that. You see the TTK, you see the skill-based matchmaking. Like, there's so much stuff wrong with this game. Like, it's just little things. Like, is the tag sprint coming back? Is the jump shot gonna be the new meta of the game? Is the slide cancel really as bad as people making it sound? You know what I'm saying? Now, off the leaks, like, since the game is supposed to be a faster version of MW2 2019, but a little bit slower version of Vanguard, like, is that pacing gonna be good for the people who actually play traditional Call of Duty instead of just sitting there with a fucking shotgun all day? Like, are we gonna be able to counter out the fact that Infinity War games have turned into a regular, like, they want to make games off to cater for camping, which it's been like that for a while. Let's not forget MW2 had the noob tubes and all that. But okay, we're not gonna get it. But like, I just want to know, like, how, in what way, like how do we counter the people that's sitting there camping? You know what I mean? And that's a question that I've been really looking forward to, like, finding. I'm really curious. I want to get my hands on this game because they said there's gonna be some advanced. It's supposed to be the most advanced stuff. Like, they say in Warzone and stuff that you can parkour and stuff, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be built off the same engine with MW2 and Warzone 2, that you're gonna be able to climb on top of stuff. So like, as the multiplayer, we're gonna be able to, like, I don't know how we gonna be able to out movement the campers. That's my only problem with the game. If they can find a way to make it where, like, the people who like rushing, like, because this game, you can tell this game was really dedicated on camping. The doors, the overpowered claymores and stuff, like, it's the no ninja perk, like, this was like, come on, this game was literally dedicated to camping. But the people that make the game, like people like me that make the game look fast, have to really, like you said, really sweat. Like, people say really sweat to even get, you know what I'm saying, to make this game look how it originally supposed to be. But you can't fix some of this stuff, like the maps, and we can't fix that. That's nothing I can fix. And we're gonna get to the maps too. So really curious to see how the countering of the camping is gonna be. I don't know if we want to call this topic of countering of camping, but it's really movement stuff for me, because that's just how my gameplay evolves around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, outsmarting the people who's camping by not just running in there full speed. Like, actually, people who know how to sweat understand. Okay, understand this. This is what I'm talking about. You don't just have to have movement to out camper a camper, but it's just the fact that, like, what's the idea going to be behind this? So another question I have is, man, the squad spawns, man. And this is a perfect example of the squad spawns right here. You can clearly see in a normal game, in a normal Call of Duty game, if you play Cold War, those are traditional spawns. This is a prime example right here. So you see the first guy drops right there, right? And you see his teammate, well, you see him try to kill his teammate. You see him spawn right there. It's either his team, because that guy right there in the front spawned there, was right there. They squad spawned him right there. But you would think in any traditional game, if we killed him right there, they would spawn where the dots was on the mini map that before he got right there, before I killed his teammate, that he would spawn over there with them. Like the squad spawns don't make sense. Like, it's really kind of stupid in a sense, but it's way worse on Vanguard though. Way fucking worse on Vanguard. And it's really kind of hard to understand because there is spawn trapping and there is squad spawning. Squad spawn trapping, okay? Squad spawn trapping is totally different from fucking actually spawn trapping people. Squad spawn trapping people was supposed to be like, it's supposed to be how you would literally see it. Okay, you got your team sitting at your middle of the map and or like not pushed up too far in their spawn. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Killing them back there, making sure they don't flip. But sometimes in this game, sometimes they don't like to flip out. It's so weird because on some maps you would get them the flip. They would try to be traditional sometimes on certain maps, but most of the time they're not gonna they're gonna fuck with this. It's so hard to explain because squad spawns are so inconsistent. They are not. You can play this game and try to make your mind traditional as hell at all times, but it's not gonna work because it's not how the spawns work on this. It's not how the spawns worked on this game. And I just showed you a prime example of that shit. But last but not fucking least is the goddamn maps, man. Oh my god, man. The maps and the squad spawning shit is just one horrible thing. But the maps that we got for this game that's been shipped, for the matter of fact, from the past 3 CODs that we got have been dog shit. They are not been memorable maps at all. Only maps that people can actually remember are the ones that actually made sense, like a gun runner, or some of the ones that got trolly. Some people don't even probably only maps they remember of Black Ops Cold War is the ones that we already played. And I know people gonna get mad and be like, well, I want to see new maps. I'm with the fan group that wants the traditional old maps to be remade because we clearly see they can't make a single map. No developer can do it. I mean, Cold War I'm not mad at some of the Cold War maps, like not Moscow. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of the maps are not that bad, but they're not traditional at all. So that's why some of the maps leaks that we got, they said some of the pros said they like the maps, like the race car map. Like, they said that's pretty good. They said I don't know. You have to look up the leaks for yourself. But some people have been saying that the maps are pretty good. They say that the maps are 6v6, 8v8 maps, 20v. Like, they have dedicated maps for the pacing instead of just having like Azir Cave as just one big. That's a 10v10, 20v20 ground war map. That is not a 6v6 map. It's like a ground war, just like the ground war Warzone map. That, like Anaya Palace, that is not a 10v10 map at all. So I don't know what they was thinking with that, but I really do hope that the maps are really good. Well, not really good, but just bring back the 6v6 3-lane maps. Don't do the overly loop-de-loop maps. Don't do that. Please don't do that. The higher up level of checking fucking 80 windows, we don't want that. Okay, we don't want it. If we're not gonna get that, then I think we're gonna have a good COD on our hands. And I got faith in Infinity Ward. I'm out.